Hey, it's Ash. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be getting into military hair and makeup. If you're new here, go ahead and press the thumbs up and subscribe. Alright, starting with hair, first thing I do is change my top. I never do my hair and makeup in the same top I'm going to wear for the day, so I usually wear the top from the night before. I'm going to go ahead and take my hair down and part it down the center and go ahead and section it off to prepare to mist it down. If you see that stain, it's from me doing my skincare right before I started this tutorial. So what you're seeing now is me misting from root to tip. This is to reactivate any product that I may already have in my hair. You're gonna see me mist, condition, detangle, and repeat that process until this side of my hair is completely detangled from root to tip. So it's really important to saturate and moisturize as you go so that you don't get any more tangles and you don't start breaking your hair off. Using a wide tooth comb, starting from the ends of my hair, working my way up to my roots, I'm going to start the detangling process. After this, you'll see me refine the curls and finish out the detangling with a paddle brush or a wet brush. So when I completely finish detangling one side, this is what it looks like compared to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and speed this portion up and do the same thing to the opposite side. Alright, so once we finish up, it's time to part my hair. I go ahead and place my part wherever I want it to be for the day. Most of the time I don't get this right initially, so I go ahead and place it, and then I just change the part if I see that it needs to move to the right or left. Another key to making sure that your hair lays flat and is smooth without bumps whenever you get ready to put your hair in a bun is to comb your hair and train it in the direction that you want it to lay before you brush it down. So once you've brushed it, then you want to start molding it with a boar bristle brush, like a medium density brush. When I'm on the side with the most of my hair going in that direction, I go ahead and part it in half, slick the underside, like slick half of it back first, and then I comb over the top and slick that part down too. Once I've trained my hair in the direction that I want it to lay, I go ahead and put gel on top to mold it, and I brush the gel back in and set my hair for the day. So once my hair is in a ponytail, I go ahead and detangle the ponytail, and then I section it off to prepare it for me to put it into a bun. Usually, most of the time, I twist the separate sections of my ponytail up into like a twist bun. Sometimes I braid it, sometimes I do a sock bun, or like a bun with a bun former, I guess. If you guys want to see videos on how I get my hair in those different styles, I can do that, like a separate, I guess, military bun video if you guys want. But this is how I do the bun that I wear most commonly. I'm not really sure why there were two little pieces there, but I go ahead and twist those together and wrap that around the bun that I've already wrapped around, and I secure it with bobby pins or either a hair tie. And that is pretty much it for the hair look. If you get those white little balls on your hair, it's usually because your products aren't working well together. You can just wipe that off with a towel. Usually if I do any type of baby hairs, I just go ahead and make them with a brush because they can't be too excessive anyways. So for makeup, I start with applying moisturizer. Now mind you, like I said earlier, I've done my skincare. So I go ahead and put my top back on because I'm not doing too much makeup. And I start with the Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer. I love this tinted moisturizer because it's not too heavy on the face. It does feel like a moisturizer. I think it has a little bit of SPF in it, and it provides a good deal of coverage, and it's also buildable. So I start by taking it on my finger and dabbing it on the spots that I may have dark marks or I need a little bit more coverage. And then I put the rest all over my face, and I go in with a large Real Techniques, I think it's the Body Beauty Blender, and I blend that out all over. Next is going to be eyebrows, so I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Pomade, and this is in the color Ebony, which is like second to darkest. I start by filling in the tails, and then I use the leftover product on my brush to fill in the fronts. As you can see, I do kind of extend the front of my brow in towards the bridge of my nose. I get that technique from Makeup Shayla. After brows, we go on with lips. I don't do too much on lips anyways because we have to wear a mask all day. So usually what I do whenever I put on anything on my lips is I line my lips with a brown lip liner. I want to say this one is like from the hair store. It must be Nicka K or I don't know, maybe Believe or something like that. And I'm using Burt's Bees in the pomegranate flavor. So this one is like tinted. I'm not sure if you were able to see it before I started putting it on, but it has like a pink berryish tint. So I put that on and then I blend out the lip liner, and that's about it for lips. After this, for eyes, if I'm gonna wear some type of light makeup around my eyes, I do mascara. After mascara is done, I go ahead and look at my face, make sure everything looks good. For some reason, I had under eye bags that were huge. So I went back in with a little bit more concealer and tapped that out with my ring finger just to give me a little bit more coverage. I do not set my face makeup for the day because I don't want to look powdery. I want to have that radiant finish so that it looks like skin. And then we're done. So once we're done, I go ahead and take whatever handheld mirror I was working with, and this is how I check my bun just to make sure I have no flyaways and nothing's looking too crazy. I look in the mirror and I look back into the actual mirror on my wall, and that's about it. Alright, and this is it from start to finish. This is how I do my no makeup look for the military, and my bun that I wear every single morning to work. Thank you so much for watching again. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the post notification button so that you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Make sure you follow me on social medias, and I'll see you in the next one.